Good afternoon, everyone. It's almost 12 p.m, so technically it's good morning, everyone. Welcome to the noonday movement snack. Second one today, following on from Dave's mobility focus this morning. We're in for some functional, standing, seated, strength type, balance type, posture, stability type movements. All of which are somewhere in your day, somewhere to a lesser or greater degree. Or perhaps maybe they're not so much in your day because you started to avoid them or prefer to do or move in a different way. So maybe there are a few new little bits in there today. So do have a look, have a think before you do them. I'm going to offer quite a few options and thoughts today. So do have a check which one you want to have a go at. Catch-uppers, let us know how you go with that. You know what, I always say this first. Welcome to the catch-up, welcome to the after party. And you have the luxury of stopping, pausing, moving me on, turning the volume down and just giving yourself more space to do it. I'd be interested to know actually how you use the replay. Do you literally use it from beginning to end or do you pause it in between? If you could just let me know, I'd be really interested. But for now, goodbye, enjoy the after party. I need to go now to be sociable and do the mingling with the people arriving live. So goodbye after party, catch you on the comments. Hello George, Super G's in. Morning George, and I can see my sister's watching, but she hasn't said hello yet. I don't know, maybe I've upset her. No, I haven't upset her. What have you been up to, Super G? How's things up there? Red Rita, you're in. I saw that you snuck in the back this morning, just a little bit late. Late, but great. Always great. Afternoon, I read Rita from Bremen. I've got Scotland in, I've got Fareham in, and I've got Bremen in. That's quite a mix. Oh, here we go. Put Albert, tea towel at the ready, cushions and corner ready. No one puts Put Albert in the corner, Joe. I'm dying to say that. No one puts Bex in the corner, but they're going to today. Hello, Chris. Miss Perry's in. Two big smile emojis from Red Rita. Come on, come on. Yes, bring your corners. Bring your tea towels and bring your cushions. We love a prop on a movement snack. Other props are available. I'm staring at a really big tomato, and in that moment I thought that could be quite a good prop. It could have been our spheres from yesterday. Anyway, I'm easily distracted. You know what I'm like. Morning, Carol, CK's in. Morning, Bex. And hello, fellow snackers. I love that you say hello to each other. Proper like that, very much. Anything else to report? Come on, help me out with the preamble. You know, don't force me to give you the contents of my head. Otherwise, I pluck tomatoes from nowhere and all kinds of things. Anything could happen if you let me loose in my own head. Hello, Daggers. Daggers Duo's in. It might be Duo or Uno. Who knows? Who knows what Ruby's doing? Such a fickle cat that she is. Grey skies. Thank you for the weather report, Red Rita. That helps me. What's going on? We've got 2 minutes. How many weather reports could we crowbar in 2 minutes? What else? Who did the movement snack this morning? Are you ready for a bit more? Have you had an active morning? What's been going on in the movement snack crowbar department? Is the benefits bag still slowly bulging at the seams? It's bag for life, that benefits bag. Just keep on stuffing in the benefits. It's a bit like packing up a sleeping bag. Just when you think this sleeping bag is never going to fit back in that bag from whence it came, and then you just kind of find another way, don't you? You kind of squeeze it in, or you sit on it, or you squeeze it between your legs, and suddenly the sleeping bag does actually fit back in. You know what I'm saying. Analogies and all those things. Chris is saying hello to the Put Albert posse. I don't want to talk about the elephant in the room, Gillian, but I need to just bring it up. No stress, no pressure, you know, but you did receive the t-shirt last week. We haven't quite fulfilled the suggestion of a photograph of you in the MMYM. We could do like a YMCA thing with MMYM, make movement your mission. No, let's not. Anyway, come on, Gillian with a J, send us a pic. Hello, Bex, everyone from Woodward Bean. Crowbarring and cleaning. Very good, thank you. I think I just saw Bolton disappear up my screen. I think that was you, Vivian. Vivian +1. Is Paul with you? Or you're alone today? Walking to my Raven family to give them their treat of peanuts. Thank you, Sister T, for sending me more tomatoes. 1 minute, 60 seconds. Okay, here we go. Get you in Soggy Highlands. Hello, Penny. If you have a tea towel or two to hand, that would be good. A cushion of some description. I've got a very special cushion today. Sister T, you're going to love the cushion that I show you today. Got it out specially just for you. DS is in. And corners. Now, I know you can't literally bring a corner with you to the movement snack, but I just want to spend a little bit of time in the corner today just to show how beneficial they could be, especially if you're looking to work towards more standing tasks. You'll see what I mean when I show you. Hello, Bristol. Hello, Pete. And 321, good afternoon. My name's Bex Townley from Later Life Training. Week 19. Never. Yes, it is week 19. 350 something movement snacks. Here's your noon. Have a look. If you're new to this one, then the noon movement snack is the only one of our 3 per day that actually varies a lot. It's never the same on the same day. So we offer lots of stuff. Have a look and decide which stuff is right for you. Never fear, the collective is here. Come on, Sheila Day, I love that. Get you with the catchphrase. Look at my cushion, everyone. Are you jealous, Sister Townley, of my cactus cushion? Could be a Christmas present, maybe, I don't know. Right, come on, Townley, get on with the movement snack. We start every movement snack with a circulation boost. Now, I know I've got a white background, but can you see? This is a corner here. I'm actually in a corner. You can't really see from the shadows, but I've got a wall here and a wall here. Look, this is a corner. I also have a hip height surface here, and I've got my chair. So let's go circulation boosting. Stand tall or sit tall. Gap between feet. Use the support. Lift and lengthen. Start with the rhythmical weight transfer from one foot to the other. Marching on the spot is literally transferring our weight from one leg to the other. Look, and because I want us to boost the circulation, I want this to feel rhythmical and steady and regular. So it needs to be at a range of motion that's comfortable for you. That might mean the range of motion of the knees is quite low, and that is perfectly okay. Regardless of whatever high your knees are coming up to, more focus on ankles, feet and toes. And already here, I'm going to show you how a corner can greatly help and support balance and stand. So if you're reliant on a surface that isn't quite the right height for you, it might compromise your ability to stand upright. So you could do Circ Boost here at the perfect height for you, or you could do Circ Boost at the perfect height for you, and you've got all this support around you. It might make a difference, it might not. Continue with that. Here's the seated one. Ready, steady? Sit tall out of the back of the chair, posture muscles active and working. If mobility at hips is available to you, hip walk forward, lift and lengthen, and you can start the Circ Boost either from top end, here, rhythmical movement from shoulders. It might feel smaller for you, that's okay. If you have one arm that's more mobile than the other, just bring it so that it's symmetrical and even, and focus on the backward one as well. Over time, bringing in the heels or the leg march if that's appropriate, or you may feel you might want to isolate toe taps or isolate heel raises. So the full march with arms and legs and sit is here. It might be here because you want to focus on legs. This gives you a bit more support through the posture, or you might be solely on arms, or you might do one arm and two arm. Can you see there's a whole range of options that might be right for you? In standing, you might want to focus on lower limb in your corner, or you may want to focus on the arms here, or you might want to bring them together. Either way, 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes max. And at the end of that circ boost, we should feel that we've done the job. We boost the circulation. You feel the need to take a couple of deeper breaths. We've got a little lift in the heart rate, but we're not breathless and we're certainly not exhausted. We're feeling ready to go. Now, because I want to put in some upper body movements today and considerations around wrist, let's just put in a little bit of a minute move on our alternating arms, just to prepare shoulders, trunk and wrists. Can you see I'm here? And if you're doing this in standing and you want to continue with support, one forward and one down, really extend and press forward. Try to get the angle here at the wrist, press down, and then go for a change side, there and there. Or you may feel more confident with this corner around you to actually take it freestanding, knowing that you've got a bit of support here. This is how the corner might help you. Same in sit, here and here. Big ranges of motion, comfortable for you. I'm going straight down and straight out. And here, I'm just getting the shoulders a little bit more prepared for the first thing we're going to do. I'm going to show you some wall press options. I'm going to show some brief seated ones first, and then how we can bring in some standing balance, functional balance with our corners. And this is all around functional pushing, even functional pulling, reaching, grabbing, all of the ranges of movement of our arms in daily life. Okay, so in seated, if you prefer to do this purely seated, hip walk forward. If you have arms of the chair, lift and lengthen out. Have an extra little squeeze and extend of the wrists. Hands around the arms of the chair. Take a buttock squeeze, and as you squeeze the buttocks, press down into the arms. And stop after every one, please. Take a deep breath, reset, buttock squeeze, and extend the arms. And depending for you on the arms, the chair, how your buttock squeezes, how your posture is, you may or may not be able to lengthen those arms completely. Do one and then stop and pause. Just feel how that is for you and try to extend and lift out of the trunk as you do that. If you want seated options, go for that one, or grab your beautiful cactus cushion and go for a press. But squeeze the cushion, so I want some grip strength in there as well. So you're going to have a squeeze, press, return, and relax and release. Pick it up again, reset, squeeze the grip, give it a push, back and again. So as you're pressing out, lots of activity through the centre. If you like the seated ones, keep going on that. Here's the options with the corner. Now, corners can help in daily life when we push up from the floor, when we turn in bed, if in the event that we have a stumble and we end up on the floor, we might be in a small place, our hands are never in the perfect position. And I just wanted to give you some thoughts around what we're doing with our hands affects our ability to push. So you might want to take some rolled up tea towels like this, and I can practice my wall press on a straight wrist position without the requirement to have this. This isn't comfortable for everyone. So can you see, I keep the angle at my wrist the same, thumbs down the same. Have a look at what I can do with this, with my little tea towel mitts. I've got the wide corner, under shoulder height just about. I can take a step as I go. I can step and push. Or I can still do this way around, step and push. Or I might lose those completely and go for the press. There's something significant that the corner does that doesn't offer us when we do it on a flat wall, and that is a different range of motion. Take this slow and keep it small, because I don't want your body to go past the hand position. Have a look again here. Just a small lean here and then away. There is the potential for your body to go too far forward, and I literally just want you to bend and come out again. Have a look. Bend and come out again. And if you use the leg to step in, you'll absorb some of that resistance, so it will feel less effortful. So do try it with the step and the push. You will feel in this position a much greater extension from the chest and more involvement from the shoulder blades. So it makes a difference whether I do my wall press from here or whether I do it from here. Have a go with these, see what I mean about keeping the wrist in a straight line. Here. It changes the activity also in the forearm. In daily life, sometimes we just need to do stuff, whether that's to get up, to reach, to grab. So if we can just prepare for all these potential options, and in this one you'll feel what a difference it makes on the positioning of the hands. So for sure, if you have painful knuckles or hands, this might not be the option for you, and you might want to just stick with something like this and just go for hand placement and see how you feel over time. Have a go. All right, that was an army pressy one, such a critical one to be able to manage and push our own body weight over time for many, many reasons. I want to have a little bit of focus on legs and the corner again. Heel raises and toe raises. If we're in standing activities, if we're on our feet, we need strength, we need power, we need reactions, we need control, we need ankles, feet and toes. And corners can help us with that because they offer loads of options for additional support. Here is toe raises in two positions in a corner. Here again, it offers, the corner and the wall offers me the perfect height to support my upright posture. Here we go. Can you see my feet? I think you can. Here. I can take my toe raise here. And I can feel all this security of the corner here. Or you may want to tuck yourself in the corner, lift and open. I can have a little bit of contact down my arms here. Backside is free, and I can actually in the corner now have this sense of picking up my toes with this big support behind me here. And I can also have a look to see what's going on this way around. Posture's lifted, picking up the toes and down. Now if you're successful with a heel raise, with a toe raise, have a look at this one, the corner. I can actually take some heel walks into the corner with loads of support. Have a look at my feet, hands on, toes up, walk, 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 toes down, pick up and turn, pick up and turn, pick up and turn, and then I can rehearse more toe raises here. So either a static toe raise, or I can progress it to a heel walk. Just one or two into the corner. Put the feet down flat after everyone to get your balance. Have a go with that. Now heel walking, no application to that in daily life, but what we're looking to do is just challenge the balance a little bit more and really works on the strength here in the lower leg for our toe raises, but also just works on extra steps, feeling steady, safe and confident in standing activities. Now in seated, we can rehearse these positions and sit. There's your toe raise. If you've got to take toe raises and sit, your feet need to be slightly further forward so that you can really get a good old lift on there and lower down. And you can also rehearse the weight transfer on that if you would want to. If lower limb, ankles, feet and toes are not on your radar, I'm going to give you a completely different option. And that's going to use the tea towel, and we're going to focus, because if we're in a seated movement snack and legs and ankles aren't on radar, our focus is going to be shoulders, trunk, posture support, front and back, head movements, all those things. So scoop up your tea towel. It's kind of the same width as you, your elbows are tucked in. Give it a bit of tension here. I'm turning sideways so you can see. Give it a squeeze, keep the wrists firm and level, none of that or none of that, as if you're holding a tray, and then back here, there, squeeze. Can you squeeze your shoulder blades together? Lift and open, keep the shoulders down, and you should feel the whole of the back of the upper back squeezing together. And after every one, make sure that you come back to centre, that you switch off and relax. Active posture before you go, so lift and lengthen, grow before you go here. Take the pull, take the squeeze. If you like the feel of that one, of course, you can do it in standing. Here we're moving into strength activities. So it's a squeeze, it's a release, and it's a switch off. Give the hands a bit of that, give the feet a bit of that, and then just try 3 or 4 of those over time. I wanted to put in some heel raises with a knee bend combo, because this is a really functional high level, low level. In life, we got to get up, we got to get down. You got to get up to get down, right? There's a song in there somewhere. I'm going to use my flat wall, and I'm going to use my knee bend, my heel raise, and my functional reach. I'm also going to use my hip hinge, and I'm going to be thinking about my pelvis as a bucket. Feet are hip width, here we go. Just put in a bit of a heel raise here. Remember, on the heel raise, big toe, second toe is the weight. Big toe, second toe is where we're looking for the majority of that weight to be. This ensures strong ankle position. Have a glance, make sure it's happening. Now, I'm going to use the wall again to bring in some functional reach, but I'm going to start to go from a knee bend, a stand, a heel raise, and a functional reach. And as I get more confident, I can go for picking up the object, standing tall, reaching for the object. Have a look at my hip and my back position as I do this. There's the pick up, there's the stand, there's the reach. And in this instance, it all flows one into the other. Look at this hip hinge position here. My knees are behind my toes. There's my pick up. My heels are down. There. This really gives it the functionality, doesn't it? Because if we're going to reach, we're probably reaching literally here to get into the cupboard. So I've got this extra support here. If you would like, you could do it without, of course. And it's just about moving through that whole range position. Trunk is going to be around, seated option, is going to be about the same kind of thing. So that could be using the arms of the chair to take a functional reach. To get higher, we want a buttock lift. So it's the reach and the lift. So it's all of our stretch from the 4 p.m. It's all of our weight transfer from the hip walking. So you could alternate some of those, and you can add a bit of a press as you go, add a bit of a diagonal, lift and lengthen. So a bit of an alternating one there in sit. Oh my goodness, just to throw in, my list is so long. Someone mentioned yesterday that they'd missed the inner thigh. So if you would like, from a sit position, take your cushion. It's quite big, this cactus cushion. Sitting tall, and we can take some buttock squeezes. Here we go. Squeeze and isolate the buttocks. You can take your pelvic floor in that as well. In fact, if you can separate them all, so if you go pelvic floor squeeze, nothing should happen. Buttock squeeze, you'll see a lift. And then an inner thigh squeeze and relax. We're working the inner thigh. So maybe try one of each. So pelvic floor squeeze first, draw that up. Then go for the buttock squeeze and release. And then go for the inner thigh. And see if you can separate all of those. So I don't want a pelvic floor, a buttock squeeze and an inner thigh. That just demonstrates that everything can contract at the same time. Can you isolate that? Can you go pelvic floor, buttocks, inner thigh? Have a go. That's quite a challenge, actually, to be able to find those separately. And did you notice that when I did pelvic floor, my eyebrows went up? That was a bit of a bag, wasn't it? So we had corners in the mix. We had heel raises, toe raises, options around how you might want to skill up or prepare. Can you lift your own body weight? Next time you're in bed tonight, think about how you get up in the morning. Do you push yourself up like this? Do you swing the legs over? We really need to be strong enough to be able to manage our own body weight. So many benefits in that. If we can manage ourselves, get ourselves up from the floor, all that is everything about functional strength. So there we go. Crikey, over-egged that one, haven't I? That's your noonday snack. Lots in there. I'll try and put up a summary list at the top of this. Have a go. Pick which ones are for you. Just pick one or two. See how you go with the corners. You got cows on the sway. You got a new sway sequence tonight. That's exciting. And I'll see you tomorrow for the noon. Thank you, everyone. Week 19, phenomenal effort, all of you Caesar Movement snackers, and welcome all you new ones. We're delighted to keep having you. Thanks very much. Go forth and be strong, and see you at 4. Thank you, DS. That's nice. All right. Bye for now, folks. See ya.